Hello, if you watch this in the replay, how are you? Why don't you leave a comment saying how you're feeling? How's life treating you? Like this, subscribe, do all those good things. Don't just come in and watch me and then don't say anything, don't engage with me, don't act like you like me, especially if you watch me a lot. Say something, let me know you here. All right, this is a late night chat because I'm up. I should be asleep, but I'm not. So why not chit chat with y'all? It's like, why not chit chat with y'all? Hey. I hey Ash. These moments when I absolutely have nothing like in my head to talk about, but I'm like, what the hell? You never know what happens on these. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Couple of things that were funny. I got a couple of things. Hi, Jillian. You're new. Hey, Michelle. Welcome. Hey, Karen. So, we here now. Don't forget to give me some likes. Don't forget to do all y'all good stuff that you're supposed to do when you visit somebody's YouTube channel. Um, yeah, I don't have nothing to really talk about. I just was like, it's 11 o'clock. I'm awake. Why not go live? Why not go live? So, I do have a couple of things in my head though. First things first, the funniest thing, I don't know if some of y'all noticed it, but you did, you might not have. Um, hey Melissa. Oh, you're here. Okay, let me have first off, okay, I got something else. So I said top 5 foundations in my, my YouTube, my Facebook group. And y'all didn't catch that one of my friends clearly is not into makeup. She's talking about, bra and panties and sometimes a waist trainer. I was like, I was like, okay, not foundation garments. Not your 5 favorite foundation garments, but your foundation. I told her. I was like, we talking about makeup, baby. And she meant well. So some of you all are here. We know me. So let's talk about something I've been meaning to show y'all for a long time. Um, Roll back. Do y'all remember the conversation about the cotton that I bought? Remember when I was trying to buy the cotton, like the soft cotton, like Shiseido? People do. I know people who call them foundation garments. Um, and okay, hey Vina, you saw that too. Okay, so remember the cotton. Remember I called myself buying like Shiseido cotton, but I was buying like the right, not the Shiseido wipes, but I called myself buying the Muji wipes because they're supposed to be comparable but much cheaper. Well, then I saw this thing where it was like, right, I got the man, right. I never did show y'all it. Here it is. I've never opened it. So I wound up buying the manicurist cotton. Being cheap. I was like, ooh, 52 feet. I didn't quite get the 52 feet, man. It was just going to be a whole lot of damn cotton. So let's just pick up one of these to see how they really look. This is what happened when you call yourself being smart and trying to be economical, So I got little packs of, does feel soft though. Damn, this shit is soft as hell though. Oh my God. This feels so good. If it was only if it was only what it was supposed to be, I could use it. Oh, this feels good, y'all. I could do my nails for the next year, but I'm not. Okay. So I gotta find somebody who needs it though. I wonder if I know anybody who does their own nails. I'm gonna gift them this stuff. I'll be like, girl, I got something for you. I got you the best cotton ever. I got you the best cotton ever. I'm gonna try to figure it out because I got 52 feet of this shit, so I gotta figure it out. I know I should have just done that, shouldn't I have? Now I opened it up. Damn it, Janet. Oh, see, this is what happens when you're trying to show some shit. Okay, so, couple of things. So we talked about that. Okay, so now the next thing on my agenda was, you know, I was talking to my friend. Okay, a couple of things. What else was there? There was something else. Oh, I got another one to tell y'all. Okay, and I got another Amazon tribe story for you. Men are so freaking funny. So this guy found me on Facebook, right? We dated casually for a couple of months, right? We dated casually for a couple of months, right? Maybe 2-3 months. About 3 years ago. So he found me on Facebook, sent me a friend request. I saw we had some mutual friends. And I was like, okay. So then he started inboxing me, right? Now, mind you, I honestly didn't recall what he looked like. And so he was like talking to me like we were familiar. And I was like, huh? He was like, you don't remember me? I was like, not really. He was like, we dated, but I was like, well, tell me something that will remind me of who you are. He just didn't quite understand. But he only had like one picture up. And so the thing that I would have known it was him is because he was very tall. He was tall, brown skin, tall, chocolate, looked like a little tree you could climb. But his picture was only a face picture, and he looks a little different. It's been 3 years. I was like, oh yeah. And then he was like, they didn't want to keep talking to me. I'm like, dude, I didn't want to remind him why we stopped talking was because I got the vibe that he had a woman. And so I was about to ask him, how your woman? He just talking. Right. Right, but I like tall and chocolate, and so that ain't like make you stand out. Let's just be honest. Tall and chocolate don't stand out to me because that's pretty much my MO. I mean, if you're short and pale like me, then then you will stand out. If you're pale, you don't even gotta be short. You just gotta be pale. If you're pale like me, then you kind of stand out. So yeah, he it's in his feelings for a minute. He was in his feelings for a minute. Oh, and then let me tell y'all, I don't know if y'all didn't catch this. A guy that we used to mess with, whatever. Anyway, his woman it's a long story. I'm gonna give you the short version. Anyway, I ain't been around these people like 5 years, and this chick still is insecure about me. So me and yes, you saw that. Okay, so the story about that Karen was that she is like whatever. But anyway, I don't mess with him. I don't mess with her, right? And he, she met through me, whatever. And they, yeah. So he liked the picture of Bakari and I. Now, mind you, I don't talk to this guy in general. You don't even I'm the least of your worries if you worried about your man with somebody. I am the least of your worries. So she tags him on the picture. How must be like, what? Like he liked a picture of mine. First off, what the fuck are you doing? That's why we went off, because it was like, you are so insecure that you gonna and then you gonna put something on me and my grandson's picture. First off, he always likes my pictures, so you laid. Yeah. That's why we went off on her, because it was like a big huge thing between all three of us. I was kind of dating him then, yeah, so it was a huge thing. And so hey, you want him. And the reality is that I really never had wanted him. Okay, let me give y'all this guy was always my Breakglass guy. In case y'all don't know, in your pocket, Breakglass guy. Yeah, and the photo was like from April. He was always my Breakglass guy. So I never took him seriously. It was just like, we were really cool. We I ain't with somebody, you ain't with somebody. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So then some stuff, and then we all were hanging out. She got caught up in him, and then they started dating. And so then during this, now mind you, me and right. Hi, Diane. I haven't seen you in a while. Now mind you, my issue with the whole situation was he got caught up in her, and then stopped talking to me, and we had always been friends. So I told myself, well, you made a choice, so we ain't cool like that anymore, and I'm cool with that. But we ain't never gonna be cool ever again. So I've left them both alone. Hi, Bossy Bree. How are you? You're new. Welcome. So in these 5 years, I don't fuck with him. Now he'll text me every once in a while. Hi, Michelle. He texts me every once in a while. I'll be like, yeah, whatever. I'm fine. Shit like that. But I don't fuck with him like that. And so for her to come like 5 years later, girl, and I text him, and see the reason why she apologized, because I text him and sent him the screenshot. I said, you need to get your girl in order. I said, because I don't fuck with Ninny. I don't bother anybody. So why the fuck is she on my shit like this? Basically like that, And so he was like, I'm sorry. Now this is, no, I don't initiate. I don't engage. I don't do shit. Now here's what tells you how weak he is. And I almost wrote that shit because we still Facebook friends. He was like, well, I won't, we didn't entangle. Ain't no entanglements over here, Bossy. Ain't no motherfucking entanglements at all involved. And so the thing is that I told him, I was like, she's this insecure because I don't fuck with. 5 years later, you still worried about my black ass? Number one. Number two, he's like, I won't like or anything your pictures like that anymore. So let me get this straight. You can't like my pictures because your broad is crazy. How about checking her ass and tell her no? Because it's not like, it's not even like this was a picture of me like being, me, like glammed up or, and anything like that. And he was like, oh, you look so good. Nothing. It was a simple like. It wasn't even like he said anything. Didn't even comment on the fucking picture. And you are this, and the picture is 10 weeks old. So you was really digging deep to find some. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. And you see, she's like, you all 100% right. I apologize. Bitch. Hey. Oh, no. You're not working? See, here's what I said. Listen, I'm so ignorant. I said, maybe he said my name in his sleep or some shit that really fucked her up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Diana, because you had just got back to work. I'm sorry. I said, you know what I said? Maybe he said my name in his sleep or some shit. Got to be something like that because it was so out of the blue, so random. And it was like, did she look through all my pictures? Oh, you'll be teaching the fall. Okay, cool. What's your teacher? It was just so random. So I said something must have happened because this was just like, because my shit is always public, on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Anybody can look at my stuff. So unless over 21, because I do have a filter on my shit. But it was like, what? And then I texted him and he did not respond. I was like, I just don't understand. And then he ain't responded. So I guess, so now you're trying to make it right with her. Whatever. So yeah, I think something did happen. Right. Okay, good. Um, yeah, I'm like, I am easygoing. Once that all happened between us, I walked away from it. I'm one of them people who that I don't go back and I don't fuck with people. If some shit didn't happen between us and shit didn't work out or we ain't cool, we ain't gotta be cool again. I'm okay with that. I can walk on. I don't need the entanglements of all this back stuff. I don't need all that. I don't roll like that. So I am the least of anyone's worries ever in life. I don't do no fucking entanglements. That's not my style. My shit is straightforward. Either it is or it isn't. It is or it isn't. Yes, it's so good to see you, Diana. I love when you come in. You be like, "Hello, everyone." But yeah, so I was like, "Really? Come on now." Now let's talk Rona. You Now we know everything's so. Speaking of Rona, I'm going to hang out on the boat Friday, and me and my friend, we were talking about it. It's like you can't really have the fun that we used to have on the boat because, of course, of the Rona. And so we're gonna have lunch. I'm gonna come over. He's off on Fridays and Saturdays, so he sleeps at the boat when he's off. So he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be over there. So we're gonna go get lunch. We're gonna hang out at the boat for a little while, and then we'll come home." And he was like, "Yeah, I wanted to invite some people that we know. We have mutual friends." I'm talking so fast. We have mutual friends, and he was like, "Yeah, I wanted to invite them. No, things will never be the same." He was like, "Yeah, I wanted to invite them, but I see they've been going to bars and shit." I was like, "Yup, you're right. We can't. No, they can't be invited." And that's the interesting thing about where we sit right now. We are now looking at people not to say, "Oh, they out kicking it," to be going like, "Oh, they outside kicking it." And you know what I'm saying? Now we're giving people the side eye, like, "Oh, okay, I see what you're doing. You can't come around me right now." I don't even think it's gonna. No, I don't even think it's ever gonna go back to real normal. We are going to have a new normal. Right, right. It's like back it up, back it up, stay over there in your lane. So yeah, I'm with all that being said, I am buying all my stuff to make sure my immunities are up and all that other good shit before it gets bad out here. So this is a new normal. Some of the normal I like. I wish it would go back to the nice quiet streets of, the shutdown, because the streets were so quiet. Hey, Bridget, how are you? The streets were so quiet and so wonderful. Didn't you just love the Rona streets? The best part about Rona was the Rona streets. Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Diana. And I ain't either. I'm trying to live my best entire life. Guess what? Yeah, yeah. They don't have any over here now. I think I did probably have it. Hey, Tammy. I agree, Michelle. I think I had it in December because y'all know I was sick as hell in December. Um, right? Are they? See, Chicago. They said they're busy. Yeah, so the Rona streets is fun. Yeah, so that's the one thing I miss is the Rona streets. They were so calm and peaceful. You could just be out at any time of the day and just drive. It was just nice, and the streets was quiet. It felt like you lived, living in you. It felt like you was living in the country. Yep. Hey, Billy. Yes, I was sick for the month and had trouble breathing. I was, yeah, yeah. December, I was really sick. Oh no, Michelle, I'm so sorry to hear that. I am so right. Yeah, they brought me all kind of shit. Yes, we are going back to school so far. Yep, yep, yep. This is like I'm praying too, Michelle. Yeah. Yeah, Brandon was sick. Brandon was sick. Yes, in person. Brandon was sick right after Bakari was born. He didn't see him for 2 weeks after he was born because he had a virus. Um, do I think they should? Um, well, here's what I say, and here's where the debate goes. Um, I'm gonna roll whichever way they tell me to. I'm giving me one of them guards. I'm working on my immune system and all that other stuff. Um, the issue is, of course, are the children of parents who have to work. And I know people are like, school isn't daycare, school isn't childcare, but yes, it is. Yes, it fucking is. So people need, I think sometimes like people get so into their bubble that they forget that it ain't about just about you. Um, like for instance, I have seen people here, right, meals from many kids, things like that. So that has got to be taken into consideration, you know. Yeah. So, and so what you want to happen? So I am of the, we just have to figure it out. I don't know how they're gonna figure it out, what we're gonna do, but we'll have to figure it out because there are those have to be taken care of. Now, with that being said, it's always interesting how people talk. Like, oh no, this can't happen like this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Okay, and everybody's talking about they gonna homeschool. There's a couple of things I'm gonna say about that homeschooling thing. If you see, I think the expectation for many of these people talking about they're going to keep their kids home is that the school is going to provide curriculum for them. Like the school is going to have some online curriculum for them. I don't know if we're going to have that. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know, because if you're truly homeschooling, the school ain't got shit to do with what you're doing. So with that being said, while all these people talking about they go homeschool, they need to, I told them, I said, I did a whole post about it. You need to start working on your curriculum and your lesson plans right now. Because now you guys are understanding as a homeschool means you got to take care of all subject matter. You got to make sure you cover all of these things and make sure you're covering it to standards. So in case you need to test or when they're going on to something else, that they're prepared, you know. Well, here's what they're going to do. They're going to send them back and then they're gonna say no. But what I think is going to happen is, and I'm just saying it like this, I think they're going to make an option and they're going to force some of the teachers. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I think it's going to be an option with online and in school. And I think, because I saw something and it was about, I think it was Washington State or something. And here's the thing about life. People see headlines and understand headlines are there to grab your attention. So they're going to make the worst statement because that's going to grab your attention. And most people don't read the damn article before they say anything. So somebody was saying, so I saw somebody was talking about Washington, I think it was Washington State, said that they're going to set up school, but what they're really looking at is setting it up. And they said something about people of color. Like, really it's going to be more for people of color. That's not what they said. That was one of what they said was groups, they were definitely going to have school for the to make sure the most disadvantaged kids are taken care of, which was kids with disabilities, homelessness, things like that. And a lot of them are dealing with people of color in those, but that was like something they said, and then they explained, no, we mean this and the other. And so they made this thing about it, like, oh, so they're going to send the people of color's kids. No, that's not what they're saying. They're saying the kids who really need to be in school, they're going to try to make a way. So I think that's what it's going to wind up having to be, right, the vulnerable populations. Thank you. So I think that's what it's going to have to be. It's going to wind up being. It's going to wind up being something that's hybrid, as best as possible. Because, and then I got to be real. I'm a teacher. I'm so tired of these teachers acting like, oh my God, we're doing this. But I said, but we're okay with the essential workers going out and going to work every day. What's the difference between us and a nurse going to work every day? And she's confronted every day. And I know that's her job, but this is our job too. And if they say, Right, exactly. And more than likely, a lot of people will keep their kids home. The only thing is, I don't know how, as a teacher, they're going to do this. I don't know if they're going to have dedicated online teachers, because asking me to teach in the classroom and then deal with the online kids. Now, what I'm going to tell you though is it's going to be different in the fall. I don't know if it were everywhere else, but understand, if you are going to do online school with the school, I think they're going to force that, make everybody understand it ain't whatever time you want them to go do work, that they have to be in a Zoom during this time to be in school, you know. Right. um Good luck on that pay you double. But I'm saying, like, um I mean, that's just the thing. We are essential. But it's like, you have to understand though, this is going to be a totally different situation from what we experienced in the spring, because the spring was, this should just happen. This just happened. Um, let me tell you, all schools are trying to figure this out. Um, but it just was thrust at us. We was in school on Thursday. They was like, "Hey, y'all might need to get a packet together." Friday, by the time we left school, it was like, "Yeah, bitches, y'all ain't coming back." I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. Um, and so now, with it being different, which means that as parents and as these students, then they're going to have to be, I don't know how all these schools are doing it, but I know, um, well, what happens if a teacher gets sick? It is what it is. I mean, let's be honest. This is what our life is going to be like right now. I don't know how we're going to make it through this time, but this is just what it is. And so they can't keep shutting down the world. I mean, they just really can't. So either we got to hope that our bodies learn how to fight this stuff going on, and give our bodies the chance to fight it. Yeah, the kids gonna have to be quarantined. hmm but let's just be honest. if if their mom will go to work, yeah. Well, it's not. Let me tell you something. It's not a lot, depending on what they're doing. It's actually isn't it? It's just that you're finding out what is actually going on in school. Really? Right. Right. I ain't paying for no. I'm not paying for sanitize and stuff. No, they're gonna have to provide that, and they are. Real talk, they are. Yeah, and so it's like, where do we do? So I think that as a whole, we need to work on trying to just trying to work on our immune systems, because that's the only thing we can do at this point now. Um, right, yeah. So I'm about to go get me some. Let me tell you something. Bleach is a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. Bleach is a beautiful thing. That's all I'm gonna say. But so I think, like, all we can do at this point as humans is try to work with the social distancing, wear a fucking mask. Here's what the issue is that so many other people don't want to do the shit they supposed to do. That's the shit. Um, so yeah, I mean, at this point, because eventually our bodies will figure out how to fight this virus. Given the time, they will. We will, our bodies, our immune systems will start kicking in and fighting it. Like we said, I probably had it. Right. Right, because those are the most, yeah. Right. Right. So I don't understand the whole anti-masking thing. It's just like the most ridiculous. Anti-masking. I teach freshman algebra. see, and let me say this, Bridget. I'm be honest with you. I'm on the streets. I don't necessarily have my mask on, but as soon as I'm going someplace, I do put on a mask because I do like to breathe. But and I just look, I'm about to order me some more masks though. I said I need a wardrobe of masks. We need a wardrobe of masks now. Some face coverings. So, but my thing is this. Right. Right, exactly. I don't blame them. So it's like, what is, yeah, in the stores, most definitely. What is purpose? I'm not gonna wear a mask. What is it hurting you to wear a mask? Someone said this. Right. You wear a shirt because they tell you to wear a shirt. You wear shoes in the store because they tell you you can't get in the store. It's like no shoes, no shirt, no service, right? Johnny, who's that? Um, Send me that link. Um, and see, outside and that we're just gonna okay, y'all might want to put on a mask or something. You know, it's like, what exactly is the purpose of saying I'm not? And did you and like that poor French bus driver who they beat to death because he told them to put a mask on? It's like, no, motherfuckers, I'm not. You know, it's that mentality that says, I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna do it my way. Fuck you. And then, like I said, it until it becomes personal, they don't give a fuck about everybody else that they can be doing something to. Now, if these people wear masks, of course, if they mama come up with it, then they're gonna be mask. They're gonna be all about the masking. But because it has not hit home to them personally, they don't give a damn. I mean, I don't like wearing them damn things. I said I want to get one of them guard things. Right, right, exactly. Why is it your right not to wear something that's gonna help all of us stay healthy? So then when shit closes down, then you crying about it. Yeah, I want one of those clear ones, like the whole thing, because I think I'll be able to breathe better in that. I think because it's not just right here and it's got right. Yeah, I want the shieldy thing. So I'm looking for one now because I said that might be okay for school. You know, because then that'll give me my shield. And let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Working in a school, this whole thing, I'm just being real. Schools are a hotbed of germs. Before the corona, you get sick. You work in a school, you're gonna get sick. It just happens. So I get the whole thing about it because it really does happen. You work in a school, you're gonna get sick at some point during that school year because it yes. Do you need it, Michelle? I wanna trick it out. I got some tape and stuff. I'm gonna put like some pretty decorative tape around it so it's kind of cute. Children are disgusting human beings. I remember when I first started substitute teaching, I worked in a kindergarten class, and you know they always want to snot and then hug you. I was like, whoa, 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 come on, let's get you over here and take care of this. Let's take care of this snotty little mess you got. Okay, 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 then I'll take one. I was like, that's why I started going to high schools. Thank you. Oh, speaking of that, I gotta get you this. I gotta send this to you. I gotta find the box. I want to put it in the box so it's nice and secured. I gotta find your box. It's in here someplace, I think. I just got, it's like I got so many boxes. Yeah. Well, good luck on that one and go on and dine in. See, here's my thing with this, and I hate to be this person. Yes. I just want all these anti-masker people to get it. I don't want them to spread it. I just want them to get it. Or is it just me? I mean, I hate to be that person. I hate to say it, but I really do. Like that one guy that they got that they've been showing all around these last couple of days, who he was Mr. Anti-Masker. I'm not wearing no mask, you know. I'm not wearing that mask. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And now he dead from COVID. How'd that work out? How'd that work out? How'd that work out? How did that? I cannot remember his name, Bossy. Thank you for coming. Now you know you did you subscribe? I cannot remember his name, but it's some guy who they got his tweets or whatever. I mean, they've screenshotted everything, and he was Mr. Anti-Mask. You know, and was like big on, you know, oh no, I'm not into this. And I mean, he even made this allusion to like wearing a mask, right, was like tantamount, they just getting us ready to like be like wear burqas, you know, like this is like an Islamic, you know, I just want to make sure, girl. It was like an Islamic, you know, like he did like a thing like wearing this mask, looks like somebody wearing a burqa and all this other shit. And then he wound up with, oh, wow, just kicked me out. Alrighty then. Yeah. And what, and the COVID parties? Have you seen the COVID party bullshit? Right. Richard Rose was his name. Thank you, Tracy. Right, thank you. And then they showed that he was like, oh man, this COVID is kind of rough. And then he was dead. I don't want you to die, but I definitely think that you should, the people who say they don't want to wear masks and it's against their God-given rights, then go and get sick. It's your God-given right to get whatever you trying, that the rest of us is trying to fucking avoid. But since you a smart ass, go on and get sick then. I don't need, you know, I don't necessarily want you to, I don't want you to die from it, but I definitely want you to experience what you say ain't real. And here's my thing, the COVID party thing. Because did you see what the COVID parties are? You know, like, oh, come to the COVID party so that you can get it and then you could try to fight it. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, it's like, I'm like, what? This makes sense to y'all. This makes sense to you all. There's this one guy, he did this whole thing about how, on Facebook about, when you see like the Idiot Brigade, about how it's a conspiracy and you just need to get your, it was like, dude, you need to stop saying whatever, however you're fighting it is fine. Right. Oh yeah. I'm like, the people like, it's a hoax. They're over inflating this and everything. I'm like, okay, well, hoax your ass on out of here then. Hoax your ass on in whatever. But let's stop. Let's stop. I'm just, oh, guess what? Right. No, I did too. I mean, I'm not going to say that I wasn't like, it's not that serious until I saw how serious it was. But even with it, when they told us to shut down and stay our asses at home, I stayed my ass at home. They didn't have to ask me twice. They didn't have to say nothing to me. I was like, okay. When they say, oh, you need to wear masks, okay. Right. Right. That's terrible, Diana. I'm like, I can stay my ass right here. And that's why it's so interesting because you know what about life? I want to keep living life. And it's like people act like if they can't do exactly what they want to right now, um right, right, exactly. But when, you know, they act like they have to do it right now, right? Yeah. So you can't forego something. Yeah. Right. Right. Disney World is open again. They about to close that bitch down again though. But here's my thing. Why would you go there? I don't give a damn if they open it up. Why do they can open up anything they want? It's up to people, the dumbasses, to go there. My thing is this is that everybody keeps acting like they have to do it because right now they want to do it, they want to do it, they want to do it, you know. Um oh, I'm sure they were losing 1 billion a month, but if I don't go there, then I don't go there. Instead of saying, you know what, I'm gonna sit my ass here and we gonna ride this out and let this die down so that we can go, so we can go on and go next year or the year after that, because and if it isn't there because of this, then it won't be. I The world is ending as we know it, which means that we need to adjust ourselves to the new norm, you know. Right. Hi, Haydar. So I think that we have to adjust to the new norm of things, and that's the issue, is that people don't want. And let me say this. Right. Let me say this. Change is difficult. Change is difficult. People do not like change, just in general. Right. I'm thinking it might be. Change is difficult. I think that it will have to be until we have to make those changes to who we are as people. Like, it's so, yeah. As soon as it got warm, people's like, fuck it, I'm going outside. As soon as we can say, okay, the change should be smaller things, like these restaurants and everything that are saying, we can't survive, we can't learn how to figure out how to create a new type of restaurant. You know what I'm saying? New things, ways to do things differently. Hi, Diana. You know, that's the issue, is that we have to, sometimes change has to come like this. Yeah. Yeah. And and we have to be healthier people in general, and we need to take our health more seriously, and I think that's part of the change that is being forced upon us. I think that we will now not try to do everything. We need to be more into our homes, more settled. And I think and that's the problem. People don't want to they want to go right back to what they were doing, when people should have taken what they're gaining from the time that we were home and quiet, and go with that. But as soon as they had the ability to jump out and do other things, it was like, fuck that, I'm not doing it no more. um yeah. Yeah. you know I am lucky enough I can sit out on the back porch. You know what I'm saying? There should be, and people need to understand, everybody go out at the same time. You know, we have to start looking at it from the standpoint that if I take care of myself, I take care of everybody else around me. And that's what we're not doing. It's like, fuck everybody else around me. I want to do exactly what I want to do. I'm okay with being home. I honestly am. I'm okay. Um, yeah. Yeah, not only that, but enjoy the company of yourself, the company of the people around you, and just be okay and work it out. Hey, speaking of things, Asian, did y'all see they trying to ban TikTok? I watched a whole video on it. Did y'all know they are seriously banning TikTok? Did y'all know about that? Yes, yes, they really are. They said India has already banned it. I think Australia is talking about banning it. Um, they're saying that it is a Chinese-based app, and they're um, they're yeah, I'm gonna have to get, and that they are using it to spy. Basically, they're using it to spy. They're collecting all this data from people, and they're going to use it. So, oh no, they are, Michelle. Oh no, they about to do it, Michelle. Oh no, they're doing it right now. Countries are doing it right now. Like I said, India has already banned it. India has already banned it. I think they said Australia is about to ban it. The U.S. is talking about banning it. The UK is about to ban it. Oh, it's about to be banned all over. Because I was looking at it on a business channel, on a business YouTube channel, and what he was saying, he was telling people how that that have been on TikTok, how they need to transition off of TikTok if they're they got a huge following on TikTok, is they need to start transitioning that following to another piece of social media because it's getting shut down all over the world. Yep. Yeah, because I said, oh shit, let me uninstall this bullshit right now. I really look at it anyway. So yeah, yep, that's what's about to happen. They're about to. Oh yeah, they're gonna delete it. Woo, that was in my face, child. Wow. So the kids are moving across the hall. Did I tell y'all we went into that apartment? Right. I know you love it. But yeah, cause yeah, the Vine is gone and now TikTok is about to be gone. Okay. So this girl left so much stuff in that apartment. The apartment wasn't dirty per se. Okay, so yeah, I've been in. The apartment was not dirty, but this chick left so much stuff in this apartment. She left, clearly, she got an apartment with central air. She left a window air conditioner, she left window fans. She literally left, like, I went into the big bathroom, the big bathroom in the front. She had all this brand new, like, lotion and stuff. Oh yes, a lot of useful shit. Oh yeah, yeah, we about to go through it. Um, it was like goat's milk lotion. It was like some company that she found. And it was just lined up. It was like 20 bottles of it, never used, all sealed, just sitting there, just sitting there. Well, they're gonna keep that one, and then I'm gonna buy mine because they need them over there. And I know she's like does stuff like she performs with a reggae band. Girl, she left some of her costumes in there because she had like the headdresses and stuff. You know, she left the headdresses, everything. She left costumes just sitting there. She left food, y'all. Like literally. Oh yeah, he changed the locks. He done all that. He literally there was like just unopened food, like lots of it, lots of it, like vegetable oil, and she left appliances. She left all kind of shit. It was insane how much stuff was in there. No, no, she didn't, because he couldn't get her out because the courts aren't open. I just think, right. I just think she just decided like I don't need this stuff anymore and just left it there. It was a she's very young, and I get the impression that somehow she had some type of money, and because she used to buy a lot of stuff, she just left it. I guess she was like, I just don't have enough time. I think she just, I think personally though, I think in her moving, she got overwhelmed with as much shit as she had and just walked away from as much as what she just couldn't feel like carrying. She just left it. You know what I'm saying? I think the air conditioners were because she got central air someplace because ain't no way you leave a, yeah, I think she took what as much as she could out of there and then she just left it because it was just too much. That's the only thing I think because like her bedrooms and everything, those are cleared out. Toy, the clothes, all that stuff is gone. But it just seems like things that she just got tired and just like fuck it, I'm gonna leave it. I'll replace it. I think she did. I was like, wow, she left that. It was interesting. So yeah, not to say that I haven't walked away from stuff too. So I mean, but it was like, wow. I mean, because I think I left some stuff. Yeah, I left a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff I didn't want. I left a couple of things I should have took with me. But anyway, yeah. So that's what she did. Yep. It was very interesting though, because I was like, wow, this is really something. She just like really, really left a lot. But yeah, so they're cleaning it out. Honey and B's got my landlord painting. She's about to go buy paint because they're gonna get all their rooms painted before they move in. She's going to buy all this paint tomorrow so that they can paint it all up. They're gonna pay the guy extra to paint all the rooms the colors they want. Cause B has a whole color palette. She's like, I'm moving. I'm tired of white walls. So there we have it. And before I move into the room, my new bedroom, I'm gonna paint that one too. I'm gonna do a really pale pink on the walls. So I gotta go get that. Yeah. So I gotta give me some paint for that. And then I'm still trying to decide on that room. What room? This room is gonna stay white though. I'm not painting these walls. I want them to stay white. I want the beauty room to have white walls. Because beauty rooms have white walls. Oh yeah, he'll be right close to me. I'm gonna miss him though. We have rituals, me and him. We got our thing. We got our thing. I make it. I usually feed him breakfast in the morning, and then we sing Itsy Bitsy Spider, and a lot of times I feed him dinner, and we sing Itsy Bitsy Spider. Yeah, yeah, yeah. White walls are so much better for filming. What else did I see? Oh, everybody's talking about Starr getting, leaving Morphe. Now let's just talk about that for a second. I don't think. Right. Yeah, I know he will. Or I'll go over there for breakfast with him. I don't think that it's gonna last forever. Yeah, I'm still gonna be doing it. Yeah, yeah. I still will. Hell, we gonna be like, hello, it's time for you. You know what? His grandmother in North Carolina FaceTimes every day with him. Well, he's gonna be walking around soon. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's a little chunky right now because he just moved around. He's so funny though because he's learned how to turn over, but he really don't like it because he don't know how to crawl yet. So then he turns himself over and then gets frustrated with life and then wants to cry. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, babies are so fun. So what else? I think that's everything. Anything else I need to talk about? Because we don't care. Let's just talk. Oh, wait a minute. Let's talk. I got some stuff to talk about. Right. Let's just talk. Patrick Starr has started his new line, and he's come out with, and she told me so. Yeah, makeup remover wipes and a makeup removing spray. So that's gonna be his first product. Not to say you gotta come. Okay, now I will say this. I will give him for not coming out with an eyeshadow palette, because in 2020, don't. Well, however, uh, no, I did not see. She said that. Is she a goof or what? Um, but I would have just been interested if it had been something just a little different. I don't know. So anyway, he's selling them at Sephora. He's selling his little wares at Sephora. And then Jackie Aina is coming out with a line. But I heard that it's not going to be makeup. I heard that she's coming out with something different with, Dennis, what's his name? Dennis. I have so much to say. So let me say this. I'm going to say something that Brandon was telling me about. And so I'm going to... okay, so this is going to segue into what I'm about to say about Jackie Aina and Dennis. Okay. So let me get it. So he was saying that there's this YouTuber who now has this girlfriend, and I guess he's kind of, I don't know, I can't remember the name, but anyway, this is a YouTuber who's pretty popular, huge, pretty big, and he's got this new girlfriend. Well, okay, if she doing bundles in 2020, girl, you late to the fucking game. Okay, so this guy has this new girlfriend. He's made her sign a contract that says, Jackie, no, I didn't call her Jackie Aina. So he's making her sign a contract that says that, that he gets her percentage off of how much she makes on social media because now she's with him, right? So we were talking about it. I said, well, okay, I get where he's going with this, because if he's already created this, yes. Now let me say, I get it, because think about it. If this girlfriend is now becoming popular on social media based on him and making income, I guess which is kind of bad if you think about it. He's saying, if we don't work out, because what if her ultimate game plan was to, gain this from him. So he's asking for a percentage, because if it wasn't for him, she wouldn't get this popularity. So I'm saying that all to say that I don't see anything wrong with it, and I think a lot of women should be doing that too, because there's a lot of beauty, like women influencers, who get these men in their lives who make their money based on them being on the coattails of all the work she's done in advance. I'm just saying. So that made me think about it, because I was like, Jackie and Dennis, because he wasn't nobody until he was nobody until he hooked up with Jackie. Didn't nobody, because I looked him up. He ain't that big of a businessman, y'all. That's a lie. I looked him up. I even watched one of his videos. He's no. Nope. So I'm just saying that a lot of these women need to think about that, because these men are coming up on you and you starting to date them, and it's supposed to be their brand. Like, him and her are doing it together, because he ain't no Tati husband, because he's something about he's involved with it. Because wasn't he making t-shirts or some shit that didn't sell? I'm just saying. I thought he had some kind of t-shirt line or some shit at one point. So I'm just saying that, women should also think like that. Because if you think about it, you're a brand. And if this person is going to bite off of your brand, You know, if they're gonna bite off of your brand and make money based on your brand, then you need a percentage off of it. I'm all for it. I'm saying I mean, like, it's one thing if y'all were together, you know, y'all been together for all these years or whatever. But if you've already established yourself in this career in this, and then somebody comes around and then all of a sudden, and then they like on your tip like this, being seen and gaining social media, whatever. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a little, I'm gonna need them coins. I'm gonna need a little something off the top because you wouldn't be doing this shit if it wasn't me. And I get it. I totally get it. Totally get it. So, translation: I become huge, and you see me with and then all of a sudden I got a partner. It's a guy or something. Know this: he's gonna be giving up something if he's gonna be sitting around here talking about. Because how many men have we seen where all of a sudden they are carrying a purse? I'm just saying, how many times have we seen where these men are just all of a sudden just carrying a purse? I'm sorry, you carry a purse and you. I'm not saying that. I mean, it's one thing if you all together in the beginning, and then it's starting to take off, and then it's like, okay, we're gonna put all of our stuff into that. You know, we're gonna put all of our energy because as a couple, we see this some good shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all that. Y'all got some years behind you. But if you've been doing this shit for years and you kind of large, and then all of a sudden you get somebody, male or female. You know, oh, and then all of a sudden want to be on social media. All of a sudden they all up in social media being seen and stuff, right? Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, hi Rachel, Amber, how are you? I'm just saying that it happens a lot. And think about it. Okay. Like, for instance, let's just throw this out here. Jackson, her boyfriend. Let's just be honest. That, like, her and John was one thing. They were together. They have been together from the beginning. Whatever. He deserved every dime he got up out of that. Now you got the new boyfriend. New boyfriend is definitely using her fame, trying to start whatever he doing. Now he cooking, making rap. You know, he gonna be the rapping chef or whatever the fuck he gonna do. He's trying to create that off of her fame. So you're damn right you gonna give me I'm gonna need my coins off the top. I'm gonna need my coins off the top, bruh. Cause let's be honest. Who knew? Who was he until he was Jacqueline's boyfriend? Nobody. But he can walk away, you know, with a following and all that stuff if they break up, right? So therefore, he's getting it off of her millions of followers. Because when nobody be thinking about his ass, his rapping, chef, and whatever he's doing ass, So I think that I think it's a good idea. I ain't got no problem with it. And we were talking about, I said, yeah, that makes sense. Because if you got 2 million followers and then you got this girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, and all of a sudden they like right up under you and they're being seen, and then all of a sudden they've got a social media page and now they're being seen and people are following them because of you. Yep. Because, like, hey, in this world, we might break up, damn it. And you not gonna walk away making money off of my black ass and I ain't getting shit from it. Not gonna happen. Okay, so I'm ignorant as hell. Okay, because I'm ignorant. I'm just that's just a real. There's 49 people in here. I need more likes. I need more likes. I need more likes. People watch this and later, and you need to leave a comment too, in the comments. But yeah, I'm just saying. Rachel Amber, I think you're new. Welcome. I mean, if you think about it, it makes sense. It does make sense. I was like, I see what they're saying. I'm just telling y'all, don't let me blow up. I blow up. And all of a sudden you see a man know he done signed a contract with my black ass. Because you're not going to be sitting up here up under me. You know, you're not going to be sitting up under me. And you know you ain't got to stay on there long. You just got to click on it, comment, you can wrap out. Click on it, comment, wrap out. Yeah. I ain't worked this hard. Right, and an NDA. And an NDA. Because you're not going to be... Ooh, DJ would be. DJ would be. I should tell DJ I want to date one of his friends. I should go up to DJ and be like, DJ, you got a friend I could date? Watch him lose his damn mind. Mom, you done lost your mind. What's wrong with you? Which reminds me, he didn't call us today. Oh, okay, I'm going to have to call this little Negro. Ooh, DJ would be very quick. DJ would be like, oh, okay, we need some paperwork. Hold on, let me get some paperwork done. You know, that's called doing the Jada. Date your son's friends. We just call them that right. I just want to be entangled for a little bit, son. Can I get entangled with one of your friends? I just sent him a text like that. Hey, DJ, can I get entangled with one of your friends? Yeah. See, the thing is, and that's why I know I'm different, because I know women who have, you know, and that mess around with young men. But when I see young men like those ages, I be thinking, I could have popped them out my coochie. No, thank you. No, thank you. Anybody who I could, if I do the math and I could easily be his mother because he's in that age range, no. Joshua, we haven't seen you. How are you? How's life been treating you? No. 20 something, I don't know. He was in his 20s. He was in his 20s. 2 years. I mean, he was her son's friend. That's the other thing. He was her son's friend. So that's automatically a hands off as far as I'm concerned. Because, you know, he's your son's friend. No! Joshua, I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry. No wonder we haven't heard from you. Joshua, you better keep in touch with us. Don't be doing this no more. Don't be just disappearing on us. Hi, Sandra. How are you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we need to hear from you. Okay, I'm gonna need you to send me your phone number. Because if we don't hear from you for a while, I need to call you. You're gonna need to send me your phone number, sir. We don't want to worry about you like this. No, I'm so sorry to hear that, Rachel. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. People acting like this shit ain't happening. Fucking wear your mask. We should just punch people who don't have their mask. Fucking mask. You know what I'm saying? We need to be able to punch people who don't have their mask on. Just fucking hit them in. Okay, so you want. No problem, no problem. We just, we want to just make sure you're okay. Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that. It's just so. Okay, so I gotta get me some gloves too. I'm going to Costco this weekend. I'm going to Costco Thursday. I hope he does too. We're praying that he gets better. Just a little, just that's it. Yeah, they really are scary times. Like we said, but we're going to work on our immune systems. We're going to get our vitamin C going. We're going to get that vitamin D. We're going to make sure that we eat healthy. We're going to make sure that we do the things we need to do to stay healthy as much as possible. That's our goals here on the channel. Right. Okay. Shut up, Joshua. I mean, okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. I'm glad your uncle's getting better, and when he feels better, go over there and hit his ass in the head. Fuck was on your mind? I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just putting it out. I hope he gets well. We hope he gets well. But when he does, and he's off quarantine and everything, go over here and hit him upside his head, because that was just wrong. If you think you got it, don't be going around people. Right? Yeah. That's all we can do right now. I mean, I had my aunt, my mom's last sister. Right. Right. So now, do you have it, Rachel? That's what Zoom is for. Oh, okay. I know he did have the whole family pissed. Okay, good, good, Rachel. I know he did. I know the whole family was irritated with your uncle. Man, I've been like, the fuck wrong with you? That's that fuck wrong with you conversation. The fuck wrong with you? B has been watching The Sopranos, and I haven't watched The Sopranos in forever. Aren't you sad that James Gandolfini died so they could never do a Sopranos movie? Because you can't have a Sopranos movie without Tony Soprano. Because the rest of them were just bit minor players next to him. Okay, okay, okay. I see that. Yeah. Well, make sure you let us know how things are going, Rachel. Even if you have to send me a little message on IG or email, let's make sure we know. Wait a minute. She's sick and they going to kick it at the bars? Right. That tells you the level of these people in their relationships. It's like, yeah, these are crazy times. These are crazy times. So, how's it going looking for a job, Joshua? Do you have any prospects? Right. It really does. It really does. What is going on? Oh, that's so nice. I was like, what's going on? I need to put my thing on my eyes. They feeling a little punchy. So I'm almost done with my, what's it called? Summer school. Summer school ends on Thursday. Yes. Yeah, because honestly, I need to get checked because I might be asymptomatic. Real talk. Considering that I probably did have it in December. I probably did have it. Right. Yeah, nah, I ain't gone to no bars. You know what? No, I'm fine. Listen, in December, I thought I was gonna die. That ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. Yeah. Okay, good, 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 good. What do you do again, Joshua? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, cool. What are you doing? What do you do again, Joshua? Right, good, good. Are you willing to relocate? I got an extra room. Just, don't mind me. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm about to have this whole apartment to myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Really? That would just be really sad. That's what I thought. Technical. Um, mhm. We're gonna say you're gonna get a job. You're gonna get a job soon. It's gonna be a better job. It's gonna give you. It's gonna, and you're gonna be thinking about. Right, right. Ooh. So, um, be like, hey, don't you want to come to Chicago? And know it's cold in the wintertime. Oh yeah, yeah. See, here's my. You know what? My friend, and I'm starting to understand. Maybe I should be carrying this. She said she's starting to carry mace. If they get too close, she gonna spray motherfuckers. Donnie said that. I was like, you. That's just so much. But now I'm like, maybe we should be spraying people. Maybe we should spray some of these jokers. Maybe we should spray them. Like back up. You don't want to. If you don't want to wear a mask, then let me just help you back up. Spray their ass. No, Melissa, you cannot spray your husband. He lives with you. You cannot spray him. You know what? Do I have some? I think I want some peanut butter and crackers and orange juice. That was just totally random. I don't know where that came from, but all of a sudden I had the taste because I like peanut butters and crackers with orange juice. Am I just the only one? Yeah, honey, winter would not be. You ain't never done in Chicago winter. You don't want to do one. Right. Yeah. See, that's the problem. They think that, oh, I can't. No. And I get it because everybody won't get it. It's a virus. It's not going to affect everybody. And you might not be around, by grace, not be around and get it or whatever. But you still could. And yes, there's other things that kill all the time and everything. I get it. But right now, the issue is that our bodies haven't built up a defense to it. So it can get worse and worse. Okay, yeah, so you don't want to come here. Because we get lake effect snow, we get lake effect cold, we get all kind of stuff. Man, I think I'm gonna make me some peanut butter and crackers with some orange juice. Doesn't that sound refreshing? Remember that one time for my old people. Remember this? Remember the one time I was on there and I wanted some popcorn, and I was like, I need some popcorn. I can't get no popcorn. Doesn't it? There's something about peanut butter and crackers with some orange juice that just makes me happy. Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, they are. Yeah, we open it up so far. Right. Oh, the nachos in the bed. Wasn't that when I was? Wasn't that? Was that a? I was drunk that night. Wasn't that? Wasn't that? Wasn't that? Right. And you found out it was really good, didn't you? Sit Tracy. Wasn't the nachos in the bed? Wasn't that one night when I came home drunk or something? I must stop doing things like getting live when I'm drunk. Wasn't that a drunk live? Oh, that was sick and tidy drunk. Yeah, okay, I remember that. Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, and then remember the night when the toddy almost took me out. My eyes rolled in the back of my head because I was so drunk because I hadn't ate, and that was while December. Remember the toddy almost took me out the night. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was the toddy took me out. That was when I was sick in December. I remember that. Okay, what do you mean? The tipsy lives, I cannot be held responsible for anything that happens or is said during tipsy live. Right? Yeah, y'all would be good, but clearly it ain't killing it. Because I know some people said that I'm in Vegas and I'm woo baby, and I really wasn't trying to be, but that toddy was it was tight. It was a tight little toddy, and it took me out. Right, right. I thought I did too. It was like that damn thing at that moment. Baby, nobody was home. I saw it. I felt it like, what the hell? I gotta go. This shit is fucked up. Yes. Okay. Nobody was home that night. Tipsy Lives do have their own thing, and they have their own late night lives have that too. Now, okay, so the new people don't judge me harshly as we talk about my tipsy lives. Don't judge me harshly. Don't judge me harshly. So I am still waiting for packages from the beginning of the month because Chicago has a slowdown, but they won't admit that they have a slowdown at the Postal Service. But that's all right. I got one package today. What was in the toddy? It was tea and honey and a whole lot of what was I drinking that night? Was it whiskey? I think it was whiskey. It was half tea, half whiskey. That's all I know, and honey. Oh, my giant ass knife. Yeah, yeah. I gotta get some new knives too. Yeah, I think it was whiskey that night. All I know is half and half. It was very tasty though. I will say this. It was a very tasty toddy. The whiskey, yeah, I was doing right. Okay, right. They're like, ain't no, there's no delays. The Chicago USPS is like, there's no delays. But I have a package that's coming from Palatine, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago, that left on the 1st, and it is now the 14th, and I still don't have that fucking package. Because I'm going to have to contact them and tell them, like, yeah, I didn't get that package, y'all. I did not get that package. At all. Yeah. So I guess I should get off. Yeah. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Here's the issue that I'm having. You know, when you look at your tracking, and let's just be honest, when we have packages, we check the tracking all the time, right? When I see the tracking on my packages, and it's 5 of them now, I see them in transit to the next destination, right? So let me tell y'all how this next destination is rolling. There's two. So here's where it is. There's one post office. It's on 46th and Cottage Grove. Apparently that's like the larger one. Hi Brooke, thank you. And they all go there. And then they go to the one in Hyde Park, which is where my postal office is, my mailing address is. So these packages have been in transit to their next destination for at least 5 days. It's a 3-mile, this is 3 miles between one post office to the next. 3 miles. And yet, they're still in transit to the next destination. So tomorrow, after the post gets delivered, and if I don't see any, all 5, I'm going to have to go down to this post office, stand in line, and start showing them tracking numbers and say, could y'all find my damn packages? Where are they at? They in transit. What are they doing? What they do? Put them on a turtle? And the turtle is walking, I'm going to make it to that next post office. I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. It's the post office. How do you sue the post? You can't sue the post office. Any post office. Okay, y'all. I'm about to get off of here and go make me some peanut butter and crackers and drink some orange juice, which I shouldn't be doing because it's late night. What time is it? It's like 12:30, but I'm still gonna have my peanut butter and crackers and orange juice. Yeah, I cannot even be mad at the companies because the companies send out my shit on time. Every company, I send it out like this. I just ain't got it. I just don't have it. All right, y'all. It was lovely hanging out with you all. If you are some of these 59, right. Anaheim to downtown. What does that mean? What is that about? If you haven't left a like, make sure you do. Make sure you do. Leave a like. Or come back and comment when I end this. I don't care. Just say do something. Hey! Okay. That was real goofy. You would think I was tipsy right now. Speaking of things, by the way, I have not, before I go. Oh no, I'm going to do the favorites. So never mind. I'll talk about it in my favorites. Good night.